Hi Cancer, this is your June monthly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my monthly reading. So I have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll get you an advice for the whole month of June. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in June. We have the Seven of Cups clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the King of Wands clarified by the Page of Pentacles. We also have the Empress. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles in Justice, and we also have the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Libra, or pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, there's something about you, Cancer, that's gonna put this person in awe. It's like they're going to be bedazzled by you, I guess. It could be somebody you work with or do business with, or it could be somebody who is associated with the way you make your money, right? So perhaps you start a new job and that person will already be there, or this person starts at your company, right? It doesn't have to be work-related. What is for sure is that they're going to be struck. They're going to be in awe when the two of you meet, when the two of you get acquainted, and yeah, you will have this person at hello, you know. This is love at first sight, at least for them. And they want you all to themselves, and they don't want to share with anybody. Anyway, the King of Wands, the third card from the left, that's the person you'll be dealing with. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If they're not a fire sign, this person is a leader. They could be in the spotlight. Again, they could be somebody you work with. You know, this person usually comes through as somebody who is with an initiative. Yeah, they're going to be at the loss of words when the two of you meet. The Seven of Cups, the first card that came out, is clarified by the Ace of Swords. And the Seven of Cups, I think that's the energy coming from this King of Wands. The Seven of Cups could be interpreted in so many ways, but I think in this case, with all the other cards being here in the spread, the Seven of Cups, it's them. You see how there is a silhouette in the left bottom corner, and that person is looking at all those cups in front of me, and this person is just kind of confused or frustrated, and they're just like looking at all those cups and they're going like, wow. And that's how I think this King of Wands will feel about you, right? They will instantly fall for you. But with the Ace of Swords clarifying that Seven of Cups, so yeah, that Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth. They're gonna come towards you and they're gonna tell you straight up how they feel. They're not gonna be beating around the bush. They're not gonna be playing around with the Ace of Swords. It's them confessing their love to you. Yeah, the Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth. The Ace of Swords is the Ace of a brand new beginning. Right, so that's what they want with you, and they're serious about you. The Ace of Swords is just one of the two aces in this spread. We'll get to the second ace in just a second. And the King of Wands is clarified by the Page of Pentacles. To me personally, the Page of Pentacles is the most serious page out of all 4 pages. I don't mean to insult the remaining pages, but the Page of Pentacles usually talks about somebody who is testing the waters, and they want long term, right? The Page of Pentacles could also be something tangible, something you can touch. So it's not just going to be bouquets on flowers and rose petals all over the place. No, it's they mean it. They mean business, right? They could be showering you with gifts with that Page of Pentacles. But yeah, they're serious about you. With the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, I think that's also their energy. They want to hold on to you and never let you go because they are just in love with you, right? They can't wait to get this show on the road with you. And the way they're looking at you as the Empress, right there in the middle, I think that's you, Cancer. The Empress is somebody who is being put up on a pedestal, somebody who is being admired. Everybody knows who the Empress is, so the Empress does not require an introduction. The Empress is somebody who is, you know, married, because the Empress could be a future wife or the future significant other figure. So right from the beginning, right from the get-go, instantly, they see you as somebody, I don't know, you're so high above me, that's the song I keep thinking of. That song is like 20 years old. Yes, I'm that old too. Anyway, the Empress is, you know, somebody who is expecting a baby. So like I said, they're definitely looking at you as somebody whom they want to have a long-term connection with, have children with, if that is still an option for you. Besides that, the Empress is abundance in its purest form. The Empress is one of the most positive cards in the deck. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles and Justice. Here comes the second ace. This ace is all about love, genuine, authentic love, love at first sight. The Eight of Pentacles in the middle is a card of work, business, and finances. So like I said, you could be working with this person, or they could be associated with the way you make your money in some way. But the Eight of Pentacles is a card of working on something diligently. This is a card of dedication, right? So this person is ready to put time, effort, whatever is necessary into this to make sure you feel loved, to make sure you feel in abundance, to make sure you feel cherished and secured, right? Justice, right next to the deck, is the personal Libra card. You could be dealing with a Libra. But Justice is a card of karma, positive karma in this case. You're getting what you deserve, Cancer. Justice could also be the legal system. And what I mean by that, you know, it could be an actual place where people get married, like a chapel, or it could be an actual person who's got the authority to officiate weddings. So the Justice could be a minister or a priest, what have you. And Justice, the phrase I keep hearing is just doing it by the book. So yeah, probably getting married. Going to a chapel or whatever your religion is, or whatever your preference is. Okay, so yeah, something about you, Cancer, that bedazzled this person, that made them fall for you so hard, right? And they're gonna let you know just how hard they have fallen for you, and all those feelings they have for you, and the fact that they wanna take it all away with you, right? So yeah, looks very promising. Looks very promising, Cancer. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Cancer, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do 2 or 3 more spreads. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens between the two of you moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Cancer, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Knight of Swords, we have the Page of Swords clarified by the Nine of Cups, we have the World, and we also have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I see trouble, you know. Either you are going somewhere or somebody is coming to see you. Okay? The Knight of Swords, the first card that came out, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but this card is the fastest. This knight is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights, so it could represent travel. The World right next to the deck, it could also be a card of someplace remote. So either you are traveling together with your family or your significant other, or somebody is coming to see you. Perhaps you have a kid in college and they're going to be back from college for summer, you know, right? Or perhaps you have somebody going to college, leaving you, right? Leaving the nest. Yeah, so the Knight of Swords could be travel, could be an air sign. The Page of Swords right next to the Knight of Swords, it could be a message coming from the Knight of Swords, letting you know they're on their way. Or the Page of Swords is a card of research. Perhaps you're looking for vacation destinations, right? The Nine of Cups clarifying the Page of Swords is a card of personal satisfaction, so you will definitely be feeling good about what's going on, about this travel, or about this person coming or leaving. The World, like I said, it could be someplace remote, or the World is a happy end, right? So perhaps you always wanted to go to this destination, and now you're finally going. The Magician on the bottom of the deck is a card of manifestation, and it's also a card of taking action. So yeah, I think it's something good happening here, right? Something good. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer, in June. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Hermit, clarified by the Hangman. We have Temperance, clarified by the Ten of Wands. We have the Tower, and we also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo or Sagittarius, or perhaps another Cancer. We've got quite a few major arcana cards. That's what strikes me about this. There's only one minor arcana card, that Ten of Wands. And to be honest with you, Cancer, this person feels more of a headache than anything else. And since the Tower came out last, right next to the deck, I see nothing beneficial for you, to be honest with you. Yes, this person is gonna say a few things that will probably resonate with you, but it's just, and you may even consider going back to this person, but I just don't see it, Cancer, to be honest with you. You know, the Chariot on the bottom of the deck, that is your major arcana card, Cancer. So it's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading. That means you're the one in charge, you're the one calling the shots, and at the end of the day, it's going to be your decision, but, nah. Well, the Hermit, the first card that came out is the Personal Virgo card, or the Hermit is somebody who goes within, does some soul searching, does a lot of thinking, and perhaps they've realized that they made a huge mistake and they need to come back to you, right? That was their realization. The Hangman clarifying, the Hermit is a card of stagnation, but this is also a card of an epiphany, a light bulb moment, and the Hangman is also a card of a sacrifice, right? So I think this person is prepared to sacrifice a few things just to get you back. Temperance in the middle is the Personal Sagittarius card, but if it's not a Sagittarius, then Temperance is all about healing, burying the hatchet, getting back together, reconciling. And the Ten of Wands clarifying, it is a card of a burden, right? So it kind of feels like this person is ready to make changes, to sacrifice a few things, but I don't know if their motives are genuine, because it is a burden that with that Ten of Wands. It's a burden for them. And since, like I said, the Tower is the last card that came out, I think this person will snap again, and they're going to go back to their original self, I guess, right? So it's going to be up to you, but I have my doubts, to be honest with you. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Cancer. In June, we have the Magician, we have the Hierophant, we have the Six of Pentacles, and we also have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You'll have options, Cancer. Good options. For some of you, it could be different conferences you want to fly to or drive to or go to. Some of you may have 2 job offers. Others of you will have a new job offer, but the old company will want to compete for you. You may even get a choice, you know, at your existing jobs. Perhaps your boss will tell you, you can work on this project or you can work on that project. You will definitely have options. The Magician, the first card that came out, I think that's the way people you work with look at you. You're the Magician, you can make anything happen. You're a miracle worker, you're a professional. You're really good at what you do, right? The Hierophant right next to the Magician. When it comes to work, business, and finances, this is a card of something formal or something official. The Six of Pentacles right next to the deck, this is that options card, right? You see how that person's standing up, standing in the middle? They are holding up the scales, and scales are options, right? And there's 2 people on the side, but those 2 people represent those 2 or probably even more options. The Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, this is either a card of travel or this is a card of communication, back and forth communication, a lot of communication, right? Some of you may want to start your own business, and if that's the case, then yeah, the Magician says you can make anything happen. You've got all the tools you need at your disposal. Just if that's the case, if you want to start something on your own, make sure it's all paperwork is in order with that Hierophant card. All right, so you don't get in trouble later. And move forward. Yeah, this is a good spread. 2 major arcana cards. The Six of Pentacles, when it comes to work, business, and finances, that card also often means money coming in. Okay, and the Eight of Wands could be like a wire transfer or electronic transfer into your bank account. Perhaps it's a bonus, perhaps it's something, dividends, whatever. Okay? Cool. Here's the advice or word of wisdom for you, Cancer, for the whole month of June. We have the Queen of Cups, clarified by Temperance. We have the Hangman. We have the King of Swords, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. And we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or Sagittarius. There's going to be a situation in June where this King of Swords is going to be waiting for you to either give him an answer or to make your move or to give him a second chance or something. It could be an ex for some of you. If that's the case, then it's different from the person we saw in the X spread. This reads and feels completely different. But it doesn't have to be your ex. You know, it could be a new person. It doesn't have to be about love. This person either wants to bury the hatchet with you, or they're going to offer you something new, and you'll need time to think about it, right? And I think the answer is give it a shot, right? So speaking of giving it a shot, the Fool on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a card of a new beginning. This is a card of starting something new. This is a card of a second chance. This is a card of taking a leap of faith, right? And like I said, it has to do with that King of Swords right next to the deck. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They're clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, the Seven of Pentacles is a card of waiting. So they're going to make you an offer of some sort, whatever the nature of that offer is, and they're going to wait for your answer. The Queen of Cups, the first card that came out, that's you. The Queen of Cups is clarified by Temperance. Temperance is a card of Sagittarius, but Temperance is a card of healing or a card of patience. So whatever is going on, I think the advice for you is to take that leap of faith, but don't rush into it. Perhaps if this is a job offer, they could offer you something on top of the original offer to sweeten the deal, like a sign-up bonus or something. Or something is saying here that make them wait, right? Make them wait. If this is a friend whom you are no longer speaking, they come back and ask for reconciliation, then still make them wait. But then eventually do give them a green light with the Fool card. I hope that makes sense. We also have the Hangman in the middle. The Hangman is a card of stagnation, nothing happening, right? And Temperance is also a card of patience and taking things slow, right? So this person is not going anywhere. They will keep waiting, okay? But don't make them suffer for too long, but yeah. Make them wait a little bit. Make them upgrade the offer if this is about job or if this is about something else. And then, after a careful consideration, Cancer, do give them a chance or a second chance. Or do bury the hatchet with them. Okay? I hope that makes sense and I hope that helps, Cancer. Anyway, that's what I got for you, Cancer, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing June. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.